Right guys, welcome back to another Mayans MC video. We're going to be doing the top 5 worst characters from the show. There's a lot of characters to choose from, because let's be real, a lot of the characters in this show aren't exactly great, so it was kind of hard to narrow it down to 5, but we have got our list, a combined list, and I think this list is pretty accurate. I mean, there would have been a hell of a lot of people more we could have added to it, but we decided to only use people that will still be alive when season 3 starts. So that did eliminate a couple of the options, but here's still plenty to choose from. With that said, let's get in
to our top 5 list, moving into season 3 of the Mayans.
Number 5 is Hank, the VP.
This boring bastard.
Not the VP, the sergeant at arms. And this guy is so fucking irrelevant, right? Every time you see him and Bishop on screen together, Bishop will tell Hank to go and tell someone else in the club something, and they're literally like within an arm's reach of Bishop. And I'm thinking, why the fuck doesn't Bishop just say that? Like, when you see Coco spending time with his daughter, Bishop goes and whispers to Hank, "Go tell Coco you can have this one off." Then Hank just like leads over and tells Coco, "Take this one off, spend time with your kid." I mean, why didn't Bishop just fucking say that to him?
Well, how about Hank, you take this season off, big man, and don't come back.
Like, yeah, fucking take the season off and go and die or something.
I think he's supposed to be the sergeant at arms.
Yeah, but Tig was important. Fucking Clay got Tig to do the dirty work. What's Bishop got this guy to do?
Well, let's forget about the dirty work, right? Well, what, like, there's not been one instance. Is this guy even been in a scene where he saved Bishop's life, or he shot at people who were shooting at Bishop?
No, whatever Clay was, Tig was there.
And this guy,
if Tig was in danger,
whatever a boring scene is, this guy is there.
Yeah,
and moving on to another guy who's in plenty of boring scenes, wrapping meat parcels. We've got Felipe Reyes.
All right,
I'd have probably put this guy higher for the meat parcels alone. I'm sick of it. It's borderline unwatchable.
I don't really dislike the guy, right? I don't dislike the actual guy himself, but in my opinion, he's only involved in. Like, I'm not one of these people who go, "Oh, talking scenes are boring." But all this guy is involved in talking scenes.
Yeah, he has his wee double barrel.
He's never involved in, like, anything that's remotely, like, action-packed or anything like that. All he does is basic. Every time he's on camera, it's all doom and gloom. It's all fucking depressing shit.
Yeah.
He's either wrapping people's meat parcels, or he's talking about how his wife got killed, or
the FBI's there.
They're trying to get easy to, you know what I mean, back inside.
Angels like, moaning.
It's depressing. Every time you see this guy, it's always a depressing scene. You're never going to see Reyes and or something fun happening or some, you know what I mean, something crazy happening.
That's what I think. I don't like when there's the whole thing about him being deported. You care more about the brothers caring about him rather than him.
Yeah, if he got deported, I wouldn't give a shit. I'd be more interested to see how Easy and Angel react to it. Like, you know, I mean,
like see characters that have depressing moments like that. You need to have some good moments mixed in to make the more depressing moments feel even better.
But,
see, when someone's just constantly depressed or sad or just no emotion, then it doesn't have an effect. You need to have highs to have lows, and you need to have lows to have highs.
He's not even got any funny one-liners. I can't think of anything funny the guy's ever said, or
I just hope he dies this season.
Well, I almost died fucking watching him. Anyway, so there you go. He's in at number 4.
And at number 3 we have Aralita.
Again, another character. I just never liked her since season 1.
Kind of like almost in a way a female version of Felipe Reyes. Just depression follows.
But I would say she was more interesting in season 1. Season 2 practically done nothing apart for getting captured.
It was a funny scene where she's in the dog cage and Potter's like, "What the hell?" And
I just don't really know where the whole storyline's going. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if Galindo's the father of that child.
So I know what they were going for.
No. They're not quite obvious. They not made it clear it's angels.
I don't know if. Well, no, I'm not saying that's what they were going for, but I thought that's what they were kind of going. It was like the only other option. That's what I'm getting at, guys. But talking about the only other option, there only is one option, and it's to kill Tazer off, because this guy is
number 2. Tazer, he is a number 2.
Shit.
He's a number 2 in the club. He's a number 2 in our list, and he's a number 2 down the fucking toilet. The guy's dog shit. Never have I seen a more useless president in my life.
VP.
Aye, well, I mean,
El in the Benio.
yeah, the guy's got. Plus, he killed a member. Come on. And people say, oh, he killed it so he could go to war. He originally fucking voted not to go to war. So you telling me the whole point of him killing Riz was because he didn't want to vote against Bishop? I mean, really? So he could have kept Riz alive and just went against Bishop's vote, and they could have just went to war in the first place.
I know.
But he decided to keep in line. Oh, I'll vote with the press, but then I'll kill a member so I get my own way.
What is the point of this whole democracy thing and him being a VP if he's too afraid to vote against the fucking president?
I know, like, and
he's not like he's 20.
And we've also
he's an old man.
We've also mentioned Hank. That's another thing. It's like when they're doing Hank turns his arm with you press.
And
how about you grow a set and be like, yo, I know you're the press, but I actually think we should go to war here, so I'm not with you. What is this gimmick?
I know.
I'm with you just because you're the press. See if that's the way everyone's fucking. If everyone was programmed that way, then what would be the point of being a vote? It would just be the president's way or the highway. But it's a club like that's supposed to be a democracy. So what's this whole I'm with you press?
I know, fucking garbage. This guy's gonna die though, so won't be worrying about him in the season. But think he'll die. We've actually been saying a lot he's gonna die, but he might not die.
El Pala should kill him, like, but probably won't.
Yeah. And next up, talking about someone that should die, we've got Emily. Agriculture.
At least favourite. At least I can say there's been things that Adelite has been involved in that's been interesting. Emily's she's just there. She's just Galindo's wife.
Well, let's try and
Easy's love interest. That's it.
Let's try and force her into all these scenes. You know what I mean? How many scenes were there? Was there like she was trying to get involved and he was just like, no, piss off.
Yeah. Galindo's like fucking in the middle of talking from gangster shit, and she just walks in and she's trying to make over her beds or something for the agriculture is more important than Galindo deciding who's going to get their head chopped off. What? I mean, come on, no way. It's not how it fucking works.
I know.
Fuck, she'd be the one getting her head chopped off if she walked in and spoke to him like that. I mean, but again, I guess it's their ploy. Oh, we need to make her look like a strong woman, but I mean,
it needs to come and see that shit. It needs to come off like fluent. It doesn't need to be forced.
Yeah, she's just not a likeable character. No. Boring. Not had one good scene.
No.
Our best scene was probably our first ever fucking scene in the show.
Probably the only
it's a flashback scene where she's visiting Easy in prison.
Probably the only person Bishop could batter because he's a midget. Kind of went off topic there, but
he did get the better Angel. I mean, he said he battered Angel. He lifted him up and threw him to the ground. Like, I mean, nothing else really fucking happened.
I know, but for a midget, I thought it was pretty.
Yeah.
Who do you think he is, Taz?
Oh well.
Anyway, though, Bishop, if we're talking about honourable mentions, yes, he was definitely an honourable mention. And so was Chucky.
I don't think Bishop's a pish character. I don't. I just don't think he's a believable press.
Yes,
you know?
I think he's an awful president, but a good character.
He's a good character. I think he's an alright character.
I think he'd be a good sergeant at arms. A wee midget man.
I don't mind the guy. I think he's alright. Like, I mean, if I was doing if we were doing a top 10 list of best characters, I think he'd have definitely made it on.
You know what the weird thing is?
It's a president.
He's in Fast and Furious 4, and he doesn't look like a midget compared to Vin Diesel. And Vin Diesel's big. So what happened between Fast and Furious 4 and the Mines? What happened to Michael Orby? Did you lose 2 feet? What's going on, guys? Anyway, though.
Everyone else in the Mine's big, making him look small. Think about it. Angel and Easy are pretty tall. Tazer could be tall. Hank looks a bit tall. Gilly is pretty tall. I would say Riz was probably the other smallest guy. I don't know about Creeper. You don't fucking see Creeper enough to tell what size he is.
Yes, special effects and Fast and Furious power. But anyway, Bishop didn't quite make the list, but this is our worst Mayans MC characters. We'll be back with the top 5 best. But until then, the premiere comes out in approximately a week. And a week to the day, we'll review it. We might do a preview for next week, but I don't like watching the promo for the next week because it gives away half the episode.
It does, but hey, can't wait to see. episode 1 of season 3. But until then,
Peace.